Hi Yellow Ducks, and welcome to Storytime with Teacher Bryce. Today we're going to read Bug Safari. Ooh. These events here actually happened to me. The things I learned and recorded to the best of my memory. We can still observe and learn from the great ancestors of the very ants I saw that day, so very long ago, well, last summer. All the beautiful flowers and all the bugs. I was lost in a bug-infested jungle one hot summer day. I was all alone looking for a way back to base camp when I saw a long line of marching black ants. Where could they be going? It looked like an ant safari. Was this the way out of the jungle? I decided to follow. In all of my travels, I had never seen anything like the ant safari. Some of the ants carried things to eat, such as leaves, seeds, or bits of other insects. The ant safari was in a hurry to get somewhere. The ants didn't even look up at the big dragonfly that buzzed over their heads. We headed deeper and deeper into the unknown jungle. I crawled over rocks and through mud. I had to find out where these ants were going. The safari passed under flowers that were humming with honeybees collecting pollen. I wonder where they're off to. I was measuring one of the ants with my ruler when the other ants zoomed past me, and slow-moving dung beetle too. I noticed that the ants talked to one another by touching antennae on top of their heads. They all knew where they were going. We were moving quickly, but to where and what? Where are they going? Then I saw them up ahead, red ants and black ants. The black ants were fighting them. The tiny red ants were fierce and bit the black ants. The black ants stood their ground and battled for several minutes until they were outnumbered by the red ants finally and ran away. One of the black ants took charge. I called it the general. The wounded were treated and the safari continued. I was baking in the sun. I had a drink from my canteen. Just one sip left. The ants became very excited. They had come up upon a toad sitting in the middle of their path. Most of the ants ran, but some of them kept going, and a few of them got zapped. Why would they keep going in all this danger? Where could they be going? Look, the frog is catching the ants. But some of the ants kept going. Then I saw it, a giant green mantis in the bush above the ants. One of the ants was plucked up and eaten, but all of the others marched on ahead. They passed under sticky spiderwebs, spotted beetles, and noisy crickets that made a chirping noise as we passed by. I picked my way through the jungle. I had scraped my knees and cut my finger and needed medical attention. I bravely pressed onward, hoping that one day I would see another human being. Do you think you'll find them? Do you think they'll find their way out of the jungle? All of a sudden, a hairy black spider pounced in front of the ants. The general led the safari around the giant, but I feared the worst. I hid my eyes and ducked for cover. Then, with a swooshing sound, the spider was gone. I looked up to see its 8 legs wiggling in the beak of a robin. We were all safe for the moment. The general marched on. That bird saved the day. It came up and swooped up the spider. I was out of the water, tired, exhausted, and covered with bites. But then I heard a faint sound in the distance. I was perfectly still in the brush so I could listen very carefully. A lone mosquito buzzed past my ear. Finally, I heard the call, a human voice. Base camp! They lunch was ready, and to my surprise, I discovered where the ants were going. Look, it's a slice of cake. Do you think you know where they're going? Where could they be headed? I love a good safari, and so do the ants. Take a look. The ants made it all the way through the garden and onto their picnic. Smart ants. These are the different bugs that you can find in this book. A bug is a word used to describe many small creatures. See if you can guess which two bugs on this page are not insects. That's tricky. Here we have a stag beetle, and this is called a dung beetle. This is usually green, but in this book it's black, and it's a cricket. Does anybody know what this is? This is a tiny insect. It's a centipede. Ooh, P.U. We've got a stink bug right here. Stink bugs are very smelly. And here we have a mosquito. I bet you could guess what that is. What is that? It's a spider. Ah! Ooh, we know this one. This is a butterfly. Maybe you could flap your wings like a butterfly. Flap, flap, flap. Buzz, 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 buzz. Here comes a honeybee. This is a praying mantis. Praying mantis have arms that fold like this, and they use them. Ooh, look, a caterpillar. And a dragonfly, and even a stick bug. And there's a teeny, teeny, tiny ladybug. The end. Friends, this book was all about ants going on their safari. Do you think that you can sing The Ants Go Marching with Mommy and Daddy and some friends, maybe online? If you do, let us know. It sounds like tons of fun. I am going to read another book very soon, so I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.